Alright, video game warriors, welcome back to our Ninja Gaiden 4 comprehensive walkthrough series. Hopefully you're doing alright. This is chapter 16, let's get cracking. We've got a lot to do. So first of all, we have a treasure chest just over towards the right there, so make sure to bag that bad boy. It is facing the other direction, so it can be a little bit tricky to see. Then we have one just over towards the left here as well, with life elixir inside that. Other than that, we can jump on into the action. I was going to try my luck there and see if we could get an assassination, but I don't think we could. It's all good. What a brutal obliteration animation there. So yeah, we'll smash on through. I've not got any gleam or key gauge, so I couldn't gleam attack, that power attack, to counter it. All good. But we'll smash on through these enemies. There's quite a fair amount of stuff to do in this chapter. Loads and loads of stuff to collect. Maybe we'll go for a void attack on this dude. Piercing void, nice. That'll do the trick. Just keep on smashing away here. Some gleam attacks for good measure. This guy wants a hug. Not today, sir. Not today. We've got things to do. We've got chapters to complete. Looks like we can go dragon, true dragon sword. So you know what? Why not? Let's go for it. Beautiful. Any more? We potentially could get the finisher. Might be a bit overkill for that one enemy there, but it's all good. We might as well go for it. So we'll just crack on through, give them the old one too. Make sure to let us know, video game warriors, how you're getting on as well with Ninja Gaiden 4. Hopefully you're enjoying this series. I just want to say a massive thank you to you. If you have been watching this Ninja Gaiden 4 series all the way through from chapter 0, you've made it this far. Through the walkthrough series, you are truly dedicated to your video game training. So yeah, I just want to say a massive thank you to you. Alright, let's get cracking through chapter 16. So other than that, I think that's all the bits and bobs in this section. There is quite a lot of treasure chests to get in this chapter, so I'm just going to be thorough as we work our way through. I think this next one is like where we first meet Tyrant, so just over to the right. Shall grab this bad boy. Divine life elixir inside there, and we'll push on forward. But yeah, loads and loads of treasure chests to be grabbing in this chapter for sure. I'm going to wait for wind blades, although if we lined these enemies up we could do a piercing void, which would be quite good. I think they just lined up absolutely perfectly there, so I'm not going to complain. They somehow heard what I said and just stood in a line. So brilliant. I'm not going to complain. So yeah, other than that, we're just going to push on forward. It's going to do the sort of like camera angle thing up there, as it always does when we get to that section. We've got a treasure chest just tucked away down those stairs. And I'm pretty sure we've got something over there. We also have access to a shop. So feel free to have a little gander, see what's going off here. Looks like we can submit a mission from the previous chapter, so let's hand that bad boy in. Then we've got execute the monstrosities. Yeah, why not? We'll take it. That'll do. Stock up on your lotions and your potions as per usual. It's going to grab some of those. Don't forget to be checking your sword for extra skills. So if we actually have a look at the dragon sword, you know, you can unlock some extra bits and bobs here. So let's smash through some of these. Raging Destruction. We'll take it. Why not? What else we got? Heaven's Thunder. I love the the names for the skills. That's so cool. Let's grab those bad boys. Instant Flash, Solar Wind, Horizon Break, Endless Break. Love it. So yeah, we'll just grab those for now. If you wanted to, you could stick on, you know, increased EXP. I'm sure that there is one for that somewhere. Major weapon experience points, earnings increase. I'm just going to leave it on attack, and then leech health on obliteration kills. I don't think I've actually specifically pointed that out just yet, but yeah, let's try and take a look inside here. So we're going to follow this around like we did with Yakumo, and we're going to pop into Purgatory. Let's go Realm of Man. Why not? Let's jump on in. So yeah, I'll show you when we get the obliteration kills. It gives us like a little bit of health restore, and that certainly does add up over time. So I think that amulet that we've equipped is probably one of the best amulets to equip, to be totally fair. But obviously, you know, just use whatever works for you. Let me know in the comments what kind of accessories you like to rock. So it's going to open up with the wind blades, get things popping there. And like I say, with the wind blades, a lot of the time it will sort of like rip off one of the enemy's arms or legs, something like that. So it just leaves them open to these obliterations. I love that one so much. Such a great animation. But if you look at our health, we're getting like a fairly decent chunk of health regained every time that we do an obliteration. So if we look at another obliteration like now, decent amount of health. Beautiful. So we'll probably get another one in a sec. Hoping we can obliterate this dude. If it would play ball for us, there we go. Another bit of health restored. Love to see it. I'm going to go for the Berserk mode or True Dragon Sword mode. Might be a little bit overkill for this dude. But, you know, he was there. And it was time to use the move, so he volunteered himself. The poor lantern. Set crack on through. But yeah, hopefully you've been enjoying, enjoying playing some Ninja Gaiden 4 Video Game Warriors. Fantastic, fantastic game. Like I've mentioned in some of the previous chapters, I would highly recommend, if you've not played Ninja Gaiden 1, 2, 3, please go play those games. Absolutely fantastic. You can play all three of them inside of the Ninja Gaiden Master Collection, which includes 1, 2 and 3. So I highly recommend that. And like I say, I've created guides for the Master Collection. I've got a beginner's guide to the Master Collection. And I've got full comprehensive walkthrough series for Ninja Gaiden 1, 2 and 3. So I've got you covered for all of those. I think we might have just got one enemy in that, but it's fine. We'll just go for it. I will use a health potion just to smash us on through, why not? Oh yeah, I forgot that you could, to mention, feel free to use your lotions and your potions inside of Purgatory, it's all good. We probably should have used some attack increase a little bit sooner, but it's all good. Fantastic animation, so we've got a round 3 as well. Let's see if we can get an ultimate charge perhaps. Level 2, I'll take it. Beautiful. There's so many enemies here. Crazy stuff. Ideally I want to true obliteration that dude. I might not have, let's go for that. Try to like place that central if possible to get as many enemies as possible. Nice. I'm just using the blood essence here for ultimate level 2s. I'm going to pop an attack increase, why not? I'm going to heal up. Oh, I got knocked out of the ultimate. Brutal, brutal. But yeah, our Ninja Gaiden 4 Journey video game Warriors will be drawing to a close soon. There's only really a few more chapters to blast through, and as you've probably noticed, the Ryu chapters are a little bit quicker than the Yakumo chapters, for the most part. But yeah, our Ninja Gaiden 4 Journey will be coming to an end. Oh, we've got a round 4. Well, it won't be coming to an end like too soon, but it's there's a few more chapters to blast through. Hopefully you've been enjoying this Ninja Gaiden 4 series. Let us know how you get on with it. Upcoming games, just to throw it out there, a few upcoming games that are on my radar. We have, I think, early 2026. We've got a couple of bangers dropping. So we've got Nioh 3, which is going to be so good. I can already tell. That's a game that I've covered. Nioh 2, by the way. If you wanted Nioh 2 guides, I've got loads and loads and loads of Nioh 2 guides. I've got a 100% walkthrough series, and I've got a Nioh 2 beginner's guide with loads of hints, tips and tricks and explanations of stuff. If you want to check out my Nioh 2 beginner's guide. So we'll most likely be covering Nioh 3. Just got to be careful there. Ryu really wanted to jump down there, it seems. So we're just going to backtrack here. And also I've got my eyes on Code Vein 2. So I've not created any videos or guides at all for Code Vein, but it is a really, really fun game. It's kind of like vampire anime Dark Souls, kind of hybrid game. But yeah, I really enjoyed it, so I'll probably jump into Code Vein 2 perhaps. I think Nioh 3 and Code Vein 2 are very, very early 2026, so kind of got those on my radar a little bit. But yeah, other than that, I think what I'll probably do, I'm just going to smash some lotions and some potions really here just to blast through these lanterns. Don't forget that I have the accessories equipped that's like attack increase and then attack increase again, so you know our attacks here with Ryu are going to be doing some serious damage for sure. This lantern is very adamant that you wanted to escape our grasp there. So in this section we want to head towards this left bit. We're going to RB across, RB across. Give this guy the old void treatment. I think we'll double void. Brutal. We'll grab this treasure chest here. So this is Fatal Flesh Gleam form. Nice. Watch out for the poison all over the floor. We've got another treasure chest tucked away against the back wall. This one is max health increase. Nice, nice. I'm wondering if the DLC is mostly going to be Ryu, I think. I'm going to take a guess that the DLC for Ninja Gaiden 4 might be something like Ryu missions, and maybe what like Ryu's been up to between Ninja Gaiden 3 and Ninja Gaiden 4, something like that. It's just a guess. Let me know in the comments if you've got your own guesses, video game warriors, about what you think the DLC might be. So we've got those treasure chests there. We've got another one here just before we proceed up that way. The game wants us to go that way. However, we actually want to go up here, and then we want to RB across this gap using the drones. And we'll just fight our way through this bit. A few gleam attack. Oh, I probably should have used the wind blades actually. Oh, good. So I'll just smash on through. And as I mentioned in a previous chapter, I've just wrapped up with Lies of P, a comprehensive walkthrough for Lies of P. Highly recommend that game if you get a chance to play it. It is very good. So we've got a treasure chest just tucked away up this alley, so grab that bad boy. That one is Life Elixir. And then if we follow this round the corner, I'm pretty sure I got another one. I'll try my luck with those boxes. That'll do. So Divine Life Elixir in there. And like I say, the Lies of P DLC has just won an award. So on this section we're just going to backtrack to where we just came from essentially, then we're going to RB up and across and just keep on blasting that RB over here. And there's quite a lot of bits and bobs to do on this chapter. There's all sorts of things. Just keep my eyes peeled for treasure chests just to make sure we got all the bits and bobs before we jump on down here. Yep. Let's go for it. I'm going to place myself on this side of this enemy and then just use the void twice. It might sort of like travel through the enemy and get some other enemies on the other side of it, so that's why I chose to angle myself that way. Good old obliteration, nice. Love to see it. I think that's all of that area sorted out. No, it's not. This guy still wants to play. There we go. New weapon skills. Let's just grab some random skill. I'll do Horizon Break. We shall grab that bad boy while we're here, and then we're going to push on forward. So that's all the bits and bobs in there. We've got a treasure chest just up against this wall. So we're going to grab that bad boy there, Life Elixir. Oh, we've got these guys that want to play. It's all good. We'll give them the old one too. I think the obliteration on these enemies is really brutal as well. I'd like to try and get one if possible. Crazy. I like the camera work as well. I know I mentioned it before, but like the fact that it just kind of like pulls the camera close, and like it kind of just goes along with the animation, just really sort of like enhances the obliteration like so much. It's just really impressive game development skills here. But yeah, other than that, just make sure to grab this treasure chest that we just picked up against this wall, and then we're just going to follow it, the path around, and we've got another treasure chest that's kind of tucked away against this far wall, so we shall grab that. So Incense of Rebirth inside there. Backtrack around again and just follow this round. Just checking for all the stuff here. We're good. I'll go for the void. You can just block all this attack if you just want to hold block. And then we countered that power attack there with a Gleam Form attack. So that is that. We are all sorted in this section and we are good to go. So we're going to push on forward. We've got all the bits and bobs. We're going to ninja flip on up. With Ryu's good old ninja flip. It's like slightly slower than Yakumo's. Power ninja flip. So yeah, it's going to push on forward, grab this chest on the left before proceeding. We're going to RB across, RB across again. Not sure if there's a chest behind us here. No, I think this is just a slice and dice. So we'll go for the good old slice and dice. Nice. Managed to get a perfect block there. Go for obliteration. Go for Gleam Form attacks. Nice. So that's that area sorted. Just double check all your bits and bobs to make sure we're good to go here. Looks like we are cleared. So we're going to RB and follow this round. We've got a treasure chest coming up in just a sec, over to the left. So as you jump to this platform, check the left for this treasure chest. So grab that bad boy, Incense of Rebirth in there. We're going to head on up. If you are enjoying this video and this video series, Video Game Warriors, then do please pop the video a like. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos from me. Thank you so much if you do. Go ninja flip on up. I've got a few bits and bobs that we can sort out here. I think there is a treasure chest just tucked away quite close to us. We've got a shop. Let's have a quick gander at the shop, see what's popping with that. We're going to get this attack increase, defense increase, all the good stuff. That should do for now. And there's a treasure chest just on the left as we progress forward. So that's got a war brew inside. Then we're going to push on forward. I think this is just a slice and dice. Let's go for it. I'm going to try and get enough key gauge so we can use the wind blades. That'll do. Nice. Probably could have combined that with a war brew to be totally fair. Nope. But we'll pop one now so we can smash through these enemies. Go for ultimate level 2. Don't forget, Video Game Warriors, that I've got over 1,000 videos uploaded onto the channel. Feel free to take a little gander through if you fancy it. Loads and loads of stuff on the channel. You can go True Dragon Sword. Like I mentioned, Neo 2 is on this channel as well, so I think Neo 3 is going to be an absolute banger. Just going to throw it out there. So from what I can see, what they've done with Neo 3, I think they've like simplified it a little bit. Obviously I've not played Neo 3, so I don't know, for 100% certainty. But Neo 2 is like quite complex. There's many layers of complexity to Neo 2. And I think they've simplified Neo 3 a little bit from what I can see, because it just focuses on ninja form and samurai form. Again, from what I can see so far. But in Neo 2, there's all sorts of different things you can do. Like, you can play as a ninja type build, or you can play as a samurai type build. But you can also do other types of builds in Neo 2 as well. Like, you can be like a ranged build. You can use like guns, like a musket. You can use on my own magic, use like magic spells and stuff. There's loads and loads of stuff. You can use like swords, dual swords, like a spear. Loads and loads of weapons. Anyway, we're going to get a Divine Life Elixir in this chest on the left, and then this chest on the right. For Life Elixir inside there. Then we're going to push on forward. So we've just kind of progressed up to this section. We've got a shop on the right that we can access here. So let's stock up on your lotions and your potions at this shop. So that should do for now. Also, Video Game Warriors, I have just released my own video game on Steam called Loki the Lynx. It's a 2D platformer collectathon where you've got to collect shiny coins and collect shiny keys and rescue Loki's friends from the dastardly Dr. Amygdala. It took me 12 months to make. I've got controller support in there. I've got Steam achievements in there. I've got one Steam achievement that is very difficult to get. It is called Have a Heart. I've hidden a secret ruby heart somewhere in the game. Let me know if you do get the Have a Heart Steam achievement. So if you want to support me, if you enjoy the videos that I make and stuff like that, and you want to support my video content creation, then please do consider buying Loki the Lynx and popping it a positive review over on Steam. I'll leave a link in a pinned comment and a link in the video description as well if you want to pop over and check it out. Thank you very much if you do. Alright, moving on forward. So here we can, I'm not sure if we can get any assassinations, to be fair, but maybe not. Let's just jump into it. There is a treasure chest just tucked away at the back as well, so we will be grabbing that in just a sec. Trying to line them up for a void. Brilliant. We got all 4. And again. Fantastic. So yeah, that should make short work of them for sure. We'll just do a few gleam attacks. Obliteration if we can get it. Nope. Maybe on this dude. Brilliant. I think that's my favourite one with Ryu. So yeah, other than that, just give those guys the old 1-2. And then we've got a treasure chest tucked away in that corner, so make sure to grab that before proceeding forward. And let's jump on in. And yeah, still a fair bit to do on this chapter. It is a bit of a beast. And more treasure chests to grab. And a mission as well. We've got some slice and dice in this section. Let's give these guys the old 1-2. If we can get them all together, then ideally we'll use a wind blades if we can get them close. Oh, I had the wrong Nimpo. Never mind. Never mind. We'll opt for the piercing void instead. That's that. Once again, the shield enemies, you know the score with the shield enemies. If they've got the shield up, then make sure to use your gleam form attacks to smash on through the shield. I'm going to use attack increase here again. Just to smash on through. But yeah, like I have mentioned before, one of the reasons that I'm like super impressed with this camera work here, like especially on the obliteration kills, the camera just really sort of enhances the obliteration attacks, whereas the camera doesn't really even need to do that at all. Like technically speaking, the camera could just stay where it is. If the developers wanted to do that, the camera could just stay behind the character. So yeah, now that I've developed my own video game, I've got like even more appreciation for video games, because one of the most difficult things to do in my game was the camera. There was 3 things that were super difficult to do when developing Loki the Lynx. And those 3 things are, first of all, just grab this treasure chest before proceeding down this hallway. Life elixir. Then we're going to head on inside. The 3 most difficult things were the camera. It was insanely difficult to do. Loki's states. So Loki the Lynx can have different states like idle, attacking, climbing, blasting out of a cannon, sliding on ice. You can do all these different states. And like getting all of those states to play ball and play together nicely was very difficult to do. So here we're just going to press B to smash on through this door. And also the cannons were very difficult to do as well. So getting the cannons to work like cannon to floor, cannon to take in damage to get in cannon again. That was really difficult to code. Anyway, we're going to push on forward into here. And there's a treasure chest just to the left against this back wall. So let's grab that. But yeah, that's why I have like appreciation for camera work, because camera work it's difficult. It's difficult. So I've got a lot of appreciation for the camera skills in this game for sure. So we're going to smash on through. I'm going to use some lotions and potions just to smash through these enemies real quick. Like I say earlier, video game warriors, if you use lotions and potions and stuff inside of the levels, it will give you less of a score at the end of the level. But I don't think there's really anything. There's no achievements or anything for getting high scores. So I don't think the scores really matter too much, to be totally honest. But you know, if you're going for a high score, then don't use items. Essentially, is what I'm saying. Anyway, so the way to go. So we've got the treasure chest over that section against that far wall there. And then the game wants us to go through those doors. However, we've got some secret stuff that we want to do. So if we head over this direction and we smash through these boxes, we can get a treasure chest here. So this is reflect. Also, we can ninja flip up these containers and get some more secrets. There's another treasure chest. If we just jump up here and follow it around, grab this, don't throw shurikens at the wall like I do. I think I'm cursed for life to throw shurikens at walls, it seems. But yeah, you want to open the treasure chest, don't throw the shurikens at the wall. So there's that one there. Then if we follow this back around, we've got some more secret stuff to grab. So this way, I think there's one hidden behind these bags of rubbish. Divine Life Elixir in that chest against the corner. And then we've got even more secret treasure chests to get. So what we'll do first is wall run up the top. We'll get this one against the far wall. Let's bag that. Perfect Fatal Flash Gleam Form. Nice, nice, nice. So that is that, and then we've got some more secret stuff down here. So drop on down. And we've got some more. We've got a mission: execute the rampant monstrosities. Let's jump on in. We've got our good old friends, the Tengu. So the wind blades have absolutely annihilated those Tengu, which is fantastic to see. I'm trying to get obliteration, but I can't. Our camera got stuck behind a box. Brilliant. So that is that. Wind blades made short work of those for sure. So that is the mission complete. However, I think there's another chest, although we have to walking on poison. It's a bit like walking on sunshine, but less fun. So combat skill unlocked. We will take it. Perfect. Good stuff. Other than that, I think that's all of those shenanigans wrapped up in this section. So we'll head on back. I'm not sure if we get any blood essence in those. No is the answer. I think on one of the Yakumo missions you can go down here, or maybe I'm thinking of a different level, but yeah, it seems like it's blocked off for Ryu. So what we'll do is head on back up the ladders, and then we'll follow this back around. I think this just drops us back down to where we was at before. Let's follow this around and then jump on down. Yeah, so this is... now we're going to... That kick is so powerful, like, and the sound effect that goes with it. Once again, I was just such a fan of Ninja Gaiden games and the skills that the developers have. It's just awesome to see. Go for wind blades, take advantage of them being knocked down, so we can use that time to get an ultimate. Absolutely brutal. Nice. We've got a lantern that wants to play ball. Give me the old one too. So that is that. What else we got knocking around? I'm pretty sure there's one more treasure chest in this section. Over this corner. So we're Incense of Rebirth. Nice, nice. So we are looking good, video game warriors. We're looking good. Once again, if you've made it this far in the walkthrough series, massive, massive thank you to you. Truly, truly dedicated to your video game training. I am impressed. Thank you so much. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for watching these videos. I am very grateful to you. Right, so I think this is leading us to a boss, if memory serves. So we should have access to a mission terminal thing, or a rest terminal thing. So, as per usual, video game warriors, you know the drill by now. Stock up on your lotions and your potions. We'll grab all those. Looks like we can also report a mission, so let's have a look at that. Execute the monstrosities. Nice. So we'll hand that in. So that is that. Also, video game warriors, I have recently released some new merch, some video game warrior t-shirts and some video game warrior mugs. If you do enjoy the content that I make, you enjoy the videos that I make, and you want to support me, then please do consider buying some merch from the merch store. I'll pop a link in the video description and a link in the pinned comment as well if you want to pop over and check it out. Thank you very much if you do. Right, so onwards into the boss fight. This boss itself, it's not really too different to what we've already fought before in the past, so there's not really too many additional things to say really. You can get your perfect blocks as per usual, so try for your perfect blocks if you can do. I went for a Ninpo there, which helped us avoid that attack, plus we got to punish as well by landing the Ninpo. You know, you can use your gleam attacks to interrupt the power attacks, just exactly the same as as Yakumo does with his Blood Raven. You can use the gleam to break the defenses as well, so if the boss is in like defensive mode and you know she's blocking all of your attacks and stuff, you can use your gleam to break through the defenses as you normally can do with Yakumo. Very, very similar tactics here. I'm just going for a gleam form block there. I'm not sure if we've got the ability to jump on the enemy's head, because she's probably going to go for the grab. Now she's got access to, yeah, we can jump on her head. Just going to go for a gleam block there because we missed the attack. But yeah, if you pay attention to the tail here, she's now got the got access to the tail, so she's probably going to go for the grab at some point, I would imagine. I'm trying to ideally show you the grab, but if I remember from before, she didn't really like to do a lot of grabs when we fought her as Yakumo. Once again here, similar kind of tactics, just block. You can dodge or gleam form. That's the grab. Yeah, I just double tapped A there to jump on her head and completely avoid the attack. Don't forget you've got your Ninpo, so you know, be blasting through that. It does insane levels of damage. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all the bits and bobs that she can do. Once again, you can perfect block that if you want to interrupt it. You know, try for one. What a brutal finishing attack there. But yeah, her attacks and stuff are very similar to what you've already experienced with Yakumo. What an insane animation that is. Crazy, crazy stuff. Love it. But yeah, if you've got any hints, tips or tricks of your own video game warriors, then pop those in the comments. They may help some other video game warriors as they're reading through the comments of the video. But other than that, we'll wrap up this chapter here, so please do pop the video a like if you have enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos from me. Pop a comment and let me know how you're getting on with Ninja Gaiden 4. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.